Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rodney. To those who are tuning in for the first time and those who are returning subscribers, thank you guys. Let's continue to make the channel grow. And then if you are indeed tuning in for the first time today, I welcome you to the channel. It's all about sharing information on scholarships, on bursaries, and other educational information that is very much critical for our needs and also for advance our lives. So today I'm going to share with you guys about the Allan Gray Orbis Foundation, which I believe that it's a great opportunity for grade 12 learners, current grade 12 learners in 2021, and also first year students in 2021, because it's a great opportunity wherein they are attempting to actually build that entrepreneurial passion among the grade 12 learners or the first year students. So I'm going to take you through the application in terms of what is it that is expected and what the Allan Gray Orbis Foundation is actually offering. So as you can see, it's the 2021 grade 12 application form, this one, that I'm going to use an example. So what is happening here is like the prerequisite for one to be granted this scholarship is that fellowship is that indication of entrepreneurial flair and passion. So the person or the student should be passionate about entrepreneurship and also be a South African citizen, and also believe in the future of our country, because we know that youth are the future. Because if you can check underneath here, there says candidates must be not older than 21 years of age in 2021. So meaning that if you're above the age of 21, unfortunately you don't qualify. And they should be planning to study in one of the higher institutions that are mentioned here, where you speak about the University of the Witwatersrand, the University of Joburg, Cape Town, Nelson Mandela, Rhodes University, University of the Western Cape, Stellenbosch University, and the University of Pretoria, and also the other universities that are mentioned here. So, and they should be intending to study towards the faculty, or the, yes, faculty of commerce, and pursuing those studies in that field, and also the field of science, excluding medicine and veterinary science and dentistry. They should also be willing to do engineering, law, humanities, or arts degree. So these are the prerequisite of applying for this fellowship. And in terms of the academic requirements, as you can see here, they say the minimum of 60% in pure mathematics or an 80% in mathematical literacy for your final grade 11 results. So meaning that your grade 11 results are going to be very, very much critical for you to be granted this wonderful fellowship. And then a minimum average of 70% for final grade 11 result excluding life orientation, meaning that your grade 11 results should actually have 70% average. When you add your subject, if you are doing 7 subjects including life orientation, it means that you are going to calculate or to add the 6 subjects and divide them by 6. And then if for you to be eligible to apply, it should give you a minimum average of 70%. So you should have done exceptionally well in your grade 11. That's if you are still in grade 12. And then, so as you can see here, the Allan Gray Orbis Foundation seeks to promote progress through entrepreneurship in an integrated South Africa, Southern Africa. And the foundation aims to achieve this mission by identifying, educating, and equipping demographically diverse individuals who have potential to excel or to make significant future impact as a high impact responsible entrepreneur. So as I've said, that it's mostly about boosting that entrepreneurial skills that you may be having. And all information requested by Allan Gray, okay, will be kept in confidential. These are just indicating that your information won't be shared with third parties. And then no, please ensure that you submit the application form in good time in order to meet the application deadline. And the deadline is 30 April 2021. So it's very much important for you to make that application. So please retain a copy of your completed application form and other relevant documents for your own records. So meaning that after you have completed the form, because you will decide whether to use the hard copy form or to do it online. So if you decide to make it a hard copy, it means that you'll have to also to make a copy for yourself for record purposes. and only application received in English will be accepted. So that's also them, and these are the contact information if there's anything else that you would like to find out. And in terms of the selection process, this is step one: is submit the complete application form by 30 April 2021. And then step number two, the shortlisted candidate will be invited to an interview. That is, it's in July 2021. And then step number three, shortlisted candidate will be invited to a selection camp. That is in October 2021. And they say that please note that applicants will be contacted after each step of the selection process to notify them of their application status. So you will be notified about what is it that is happening if you have been accepted. And then certified in terms of application checklist, to ensure that you have everything that is required. You should be having your certified copy of your ID, your certified copy of your final grade 11 report, or most recent, as we've indicated, the minimum of 60% in pure mathematics, as we have said, and also this one, the minimum average of 70%. You should have to be under the age of 21 years of age, and then your parents or legal signatures, page 15, should be completed, be under the age of 18. And then, so if you're under the age of 18, means that your guardian should be the one to complete that section, to sign on that section. And then the applicant's signature is needed. The application must be completed in English. So this is just a checklist for you to ensure that you have done everything that is required. And then here is the form that you're going to get on that portal, because I'm going to share also the link on the description box for you just to be able to complete the form. And then, so this is how the form looks like. Your information as an applicant, your emergency contact details, your parents or guardians details are there, and then your parents or guardian, if you are a minor, your academic history, the name of your school, where your province, the type of school, whether it's a quantile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or it's a private school. So you're going to give that information, and also the subject, your grade 11 subject, and your percentage. Remember, they will also want to ensure that you have everything. And then the list of academic achievements that your school, community, town, regional, provincial, national. Is sometimes find that it is sports, sometimes it is with awards that you have won before. Internet University Studies 2022, where do you want to study, faculty, and remember that you need to be in line with all the faculties that they've mentioned up there. They are still here. You see the faculty choice should be in commerce, science, engineering, law, or humanities. So please take note of that. Your extramural activities are there. And then your application form questions for 2021. So these are the questions that you are expected to answer them. How do you see yourself in the future? Ambitions, contribution towards South Africa. So you not more than 300 words. So in the next 10 years, so you're going to talk about your goals and what is it that you feel that you shall be able to contribute in this country of ours. And then, have you ever been started a business or not for profit organization, like something that you have started yourself, in terms of when was it started? Give us an idea of the amount of money that you worked within your venture. Is it still operational? So they want to check your entrepreneurial skills, whether you have started a business that is making profit or it's just a non-profit organization. So that was also important. What are the three top strengths and your three development areas? Like, what is it that you are good at? What is it that you believe that you still need development or improvement in it? So you just list them and give an example for it. So you need to be able to highlight how did these strength development areas inform your decision selecting your chosen field of study. Why did you choose that? If it's in the engineering, why that? So you are going to give reasons, and tell us about an initiative, activity, or a project that you personally started in the last 5 years or played a key or significant role in. So what were your reasons for starting the project? So we're going to talk about, remember, this is about entrepreneurial skills. So you have to talk about the project that you've started, how did it go, and what was the project all about, and what is it that you've achieved. You're going to talk about those things. And then moving on, tell us about a time when you identified a potential problem and turned into an opportunity. So they're here, they want to see if you are a problem solver, whether you are able to rise above our challenges that you encounter. So they're going to tell them about that. Tell us about a time when you were given a project assignment to implement school in your community. So the entrepreneurial skills keeps on coming and coming, because this is what this fellowship is all about. So you're going to describe the project that you were given, who was involved in the project. So at least you've got guiding pointers here that will tell you what is it that you need to do. And then think of a situation where you demonstrate leadership in your family, school, or in your community. Leadership skills is also very much important for you to demonstrate it. And then moving on, for a group to achieve a goal, every member must be committed to the goal. Give me an example of how you got a group of people to be committed to a goal. Leadership. It talks to leadership here. It talks to teamwork. Are you a team player? And then what is it that you wanted to achieve? And then how did you motivate their group? How did you get resources? That's the information that they're going to need from you. And that is what has been the most challenging and stressful situation that you have ever had to deal with. So here we are looking at the issue of like, can you work under pressure? We are looking at the issue of, are you a problem solver? We are looking at issues that can you actually think through things in terms of coming up with solutions to whatever problem that you may be facing. So that they want to also to check your resilience here. All right. And then moving on, describe a time when your workload and responsibility was particularly heavy. How did you deal with this? Like I'm dealing with pressure. So you're going to explain, you've got pointers there. And then in terms of your emotions, how did you feel about it? And then where did you hear about us? So now they want to know, how did you hear about the Allan Gray Orbis fellowship? And then statement of integrity, certify that information that you have provided here is true reflection, that you did not fake anything, there's no fraud, and so forth. And then consent. And then here you are going to sign, and then if you consent to store your information of a data management system, share my data with other buzzer providers, will I be unsuccessful? So meaning that if now maybe in the process the steps you don't become successful, so you say that you consent that they can share information with other buzzer providers, so that possibly you can be contacted to gain a bursary. And then so you're going to sign here, and then your parent legal signature, if you're under 18, is going to sign for you. So this is what it looks like. And then so I think it's a very, very good bursary that you should apply for if you are a grade 12 learner. I think it's very, very great. So here they're saying that applicants must be in grade 12 or first year of university. So even if you are in your first year of university, so you are also allowed to apply for this prestigious bursary by the Allan Gray Orbis Foundation. So I hope it does that. And then I will also ask you to subscribe to the channel so that you are updated in terms of what is happening in the academic world, in terms of scholarships, in terms of bursaries, and also academic material that are available. So hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you can be updated about the future videos that I'm going to do. So we are going to talk very soon. Bye-bye.